Eric Wilson, I'm an independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of service, and I'm going to give you the 5-minute inside story on this Escalade so that you can make yourself an informed decision. On the right front, starting with the suspension, you've got a brand new spring here and shock and air suspension system, and these things are worth a lot of money. Boy, they're expensive, but that's brand spanking new. You got your sway bar links are intact. Your what do you call it? Your CV boot is intact. Your other CV boot is intact. Your brakes are, let's see, you got you got about 35,000. Quite a lot of brake, about 35,000. There are about 90% brakes on there. Rotors are good and clean. That's on the right front. On right front tire, you got about 50% on your tread here. About maybe 20,000 K left in your right front tire. Okay, now moving to the rear left, you've got a brand new air shock, front and back. Your rotors are clean. Your brakes, you've got about about 30, actually a lot of brake pad, about 30,000 K left in your rear brakes. Your spring is intact. This is for the air control to tell you the height of the thing. So yeah, looking not too shabby on the rear right side, sorry. Okay, just taking a quick glance at the exhaust. It is good shape. I can't see any issues as far as the exhaust goes. Okay, and yeah, there's your one cat and your other cat. Everything seems in good shape as far as that. There's no under the motor. No oil leaks. Everything is dry. The the right front drive shaft is dry. The left front drive shaft is dry, which is unusual for these cars because they usually leak at the seals there. Here's the front flywheel, or the front pulley, and again, a little bit of moisture, but nothing that I can see is an issue. These oil cooling lines are common to leak. Okay, there is a little bit of leakage on those oil cool lines. Something you might want to consider. They're about 80 bucks for a set and about $100 to install if you want to do that. Again, looking pretty clean under here. Okay, on the rear left, again, all new air suspension. Your sway bar link is intact. Your spring is intact. Your rear tire, about the same as the other, about 50%. And your brakes, again, same as the other. Your rotor is clean, and about the same amount of brake on this side as it is on the other side. That's the rear left. On the rear right, same, about 50%. Your strut, or your CV boot is solid. Your suspension is brand new. Your sway bar link is brand new. Looking pretty clean on this side here. Okay, on your left outer tie rod, it is tight. I did see a bit of play in the left lower ball joint. The right outer tie rod is tight, but again, I did see some play on the right lower ball joint. Right and left lower ball joints, there is some play. Okay, with the motor running, it's no check engine lights. It does say service parking assistant. I'm not sure what that means, but there is no check engine lights that I can see. So yeah, that's the story on that. And your oil is a little dirty, but it is up to where it needs to be, and just a shot of the motor as it runs. Very, very smooth. So folks, that's my 5-minute inside story on this Escalade by an independent licensed mechanic, and if hopefully that'll help you make a decision. Thank you. Bye-bye.